Hello programmers, welcome back to Programming for Career YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I will discuss about the second problem of Codeforces round 1017 division 4. The question name is Bobritto Bandito. So in this question it says that in Bobritto Bandito's hometown of residence, there are an infinite number of houses of an infinite number of line with houses at so basically those are the houses name, actually you can say. On day one, so this is the first day, he started a plague by giving an infection to the unfortunate residents of house number 0. So house number 0 is a starting point on first day. So first day and house number 0. Each succeeding day the plague spreads exactly one. So basically each day the plague spreads one house actually. So one healthy household that is next to an infected household, it can be shown that each day the infected houses from a continuous segment. So this is important. What is continuous segment actually? For example, you can say that -2 -1 0 1 2. In this case I can say that -1 to 1 is a continuous segment, or 0 to 2 is a continuous segment, or -2 to 2 is a continuous segment. Okay, so in this case so in the question it says that let the segment starting at the Lth house and ending at the Rth house can be denoted as L comma R. So this is the notation. You can you know that after n days the segment L comma R became infected. So after n days the segment L comma R became infected, and this is the actual question. So this line is the actual question. Find any such segment L prime comma R prime that could have been infected on the mth day. So basically here n and m, those are the input values actually. You can see in the input part that there are total 4 inputs: n, m, l and r. So n is the value of this part, m is the value of this part actually. This part. And what is the value of lr? Lr and l and r means the continuous segment actually. So what I have to do, I have to find any such segment L prime R prime that could have been infected on the mth day. Okay, so and the value of m is given here, so I have to find the L prime and R prime value. So let's start with an test cases. For example, if I start with the first test case for 2 -2 and 2. So this is the first test case where 4 is the value of n, 2 is the value of m, and -2 is the value of l, and 2 is the value of r. So and so this is the continuous segment actually. If I write it here, -2 -1 0 1 and 2, and what is the starting point? I already said that house 0 is the starting point. Okay, house 0 is the starting point. So this one is the starting point here. And how many days available in my case? So there are total 2 days available in my case. If I go to the right, I can go to the right or left side, whatever I want actually. But the plague can be infected only one house each day. Okay, it already written in this place that the plague spreads to exactly one healthy household. Okay, so I can move to 0 to 1. So I infected the first house on day 1. So already m becomes 2 to 1. So I have 1 day left. And in the second day I can infect for example this house on the right side, because I can either go left or I either go right. So I can infect house number 2. Okay, house number 2, or I can also infect house number -1. Okay, and this is actually my thought process. Okay, so if I choose this one, actually what will be the answer, what will be the L prime and R prime value? So in this case the L prime and R prime value will be 0 comma 2. So this will be the answer. And if I choose 1 and minus 1, so in this case the answer will be minus 1 comma 1. And you can see that in the output part already write minus 1 comma 1. So this is the output, and you can already see that there are two outputs here. Why? Because in the question it says that uh, if there are multiple solutions, output any. So there can be multiple solutions for a single test case. So here in this case I have two solutions, or I can start with the left part here, not the right part. There can be multiple solutions here. So in this case the answer is this one. Okay, so let's take another example. For example, 104. So this is the second test case, and this is the value of n, this is the value of m, and this is the left part and this is the right part. So if I write this 0 1 2 3 and 4, so this is the continuous segment. Okay, so the starting point is what? The starting point is this one. And how many days available in my case? So there are total m days available in my case. So the value of m is 1. So I can go actually 1 days. So simply I can infect this house. Okay, the house number 1. So what will be the answer then? The answer will be 0 comma 1. So let's check another example. 3 3 or last one actually, 98 minus 6 comma 3, 98 minus 6 comma 3. So in this case I just write the variables here. And what is the number of number of days? Actually number of days is equal to 8. And what is the continuous segment? Minus 6 minus 5 minus 4 3 2 1 0, and the value of r is equal to 3. So 1 2 3. So this is the starting point. Okay, and I have total m days, total 8 days. So for example, in the first day I can infect this house. In the second day I can infect this house. On the third day I can infect this house. So how many days left? So 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. So I have total 5 days left. So since I completed the right side, so I can go through the left side here. So just infect the house number minus 1. So what will be the value of m? It will be 4. Then house number minus 2, and the value will be 3. The value of m will be 3. House number minus 3, the value of m will be 2. And the house number minus 4, the value of m will be 1. And also 1 day left actually. So I can also go 1 position left, house number 5. Then the answer, sorry, then the value of m will be 0. So this is the actual range here. This is the continuous segment, and I can print it. So what is the answer actually here? So I can write minus 5 comma 3. So this is the value of L prime comma R prime. Okay, I hope you understood this. And you can see the in the test case that this is the value of the answer, minus 5 3, and this is the first output. Okay, and this is the second. I already proved 3 of those test cases. So how can I do that? So this is the actually question. Now how can I solve this question? So to solve this question, what I have to do, basically you can say that if I take this example. Okay, if I take this example, basically this one. Okay, so what I did, just I at first I moved to the right side, then after completing all the part I moved to the left part. Okay, so I can choose this scenario to complete this or to solve this question. So what I can do that if I directly jump to the solution, at first I take input of n m l r. So those are the input values. So that this part is done. So let initialize two variable L prime and R prime. So the initial value of those values is equal to 0. So this part is done. So let's write a for loop. So let's write a for loop which is started from I is equal to 0 and less than R, I is less or equal R then I plus plus. Basically I will go through the right part. Okay, I will go through the right part. And what is the condition here? The condition is that if I reach this value, if I reach this the value of R, or I have the value of M available in this case. Okay, so for example I must have at least greater or equal 1 day, or M is greater or equal 1, and R the less or equal R. Okay, so this is the condition actually in this case. So you can see that I already write it here, that if there are days available, the variable of M actually, if M is available and R prime plus 1. Okay, R prime plus 1, what is actually that it is basically targeting the next point. So if R prime plus 1 is less or equal R, okay, is less or equal R, so this means the value of R is equal to, in this case, 4. So in this case 4, so the value of R is equal to 4. So if this condition fulfilled, then I just increment the value of R and decrement the value of M, because already I discussed that in the first iteration I increment the value of R prime and decrement the value of M simultaneously. Okay, because I have total M days here. So this is the first loop for calculating the R prime. And in the second loop you can see that there are also a for loop which is started from L and go to the point of 0, and in each iteration I just check that if there is days available. Okay, there is the value of M is available or not. If M is available, I can move on. Okay, so what is the condition then? Simply L prime minus minus, because I am in the negative part here. That's why I just write L prime minus minus and M minus minus, because M is always decrementing here. And R prime plus plus, because for R I have to go to the right side. And for L I have to go to the left side. So for left side I have to use minus minus, and for right side I have to use plus plus. I hope you understood this. And finally I just printed the value of L prime, a space, and R prime, finally a new line. So this is the solution actually of this problem. I hope you understood the whole process, how to solve this question. You can solve this question using mathematical logic, but this one is also easy to understand, because if you understood loop, how it iterates, then you can easily solve this problem in this case. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching this video. Goodbye.